Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Wednesday drawing session with me, Frank Cho. Today, I'm going to draw something very special for you guys. I'm going to show you how to draw the female head. And here's a quick model sheet that came from my art book, Drawing Beautiful Women. And you can see the measurement. The head is divided in thirds, and also the head is divided, in half, and stuff like that. So that was just a quick guideline. So today's drawing session, I'm going to show you how to draw the female head or the female face facing forward. And the first method I'm going to show you is the ball and jaw method. And it's exactly what it sounds like. You draw a ball and a jaw. That's how you start. As you can see, you just draw a ball, and then you add in the bottom portion, you draw the jaw. So overall, it looks like it's like kind of like an egg. It's like an egg shape, and the midpoint is where the eyes go. So far it's very simple. Now the width of the face, which I'm going to show you later, is 5 eyes wide. Which is kind of like a funny way to describe the width, but you can see. So you can see there's, from the side to side, you have 5 eyes, 5 eyes width. That is just a rough estimate that should be a guideline. And then like the third of the way is the nose, and then below that is the mouth. So with the female face, you should draw the jawline it should be very slender and tapered. You don't want to draw a very square jaw, because if you have a square jaw, that is that's a sign of a very masculine quality. So you don't want that in a woman. You want a very slender jaw that kind of tapers into a point. And then from the middle of between the eyes and downward, you can actually, and to the corner of the mouth, you should form a nice triangle. And here I am drawing the eyes, which is pretty simple. I mean, you're just kind of drawing like an oval shape, almost like a fish. And then you have the upper eyelid and the lower eyelid. Now the eyebrow should be gracefully resting on top of the eyes. I like to give my female the eyebrow have a slight tilt, but there's a lot of different ways to draw eyebrows, but that's my preferred design of the female eyebrows. And draw the nose and draw the mouth. So I like to draw basically a slit for the mouth, and then add the upper and lower lips afterward, once I kind of establish where the mouth actually rests. So that is like the rough guideline, the rough estimate of where all the feature goes. So I lightly erase all the guideline marks, and then I'm going to just kind of quickly darken in all the features. And you can see clearly how everything falls without the guidelines. Again, the width of the face is 5 eyes wide. And there's the mouth. Now you don't want to draw the mouth too wide. And you give it the lip. So the middle of the mouth, there's a point to it. Again, here I am outlining the jaw, which should be tapered to a point. Again, there's the eyebrow. Give it a slight tilt. Sometimes, some women have a kind of like a very straight and relatively flat eyebrow. But again, I like to kind of give it a slight tilt. And that almost kind of give it a almost like a feline feature. And where the ears rest is between where the top of the eye and the bottom of the nose. That's where if you're looking at a woman straightforward, that's where the ears should rest. And here's the hairline. And then just add the hair. The hair has some volume, so the hair shouldn't lie flat on the top of the head. That kind of gives a woman like her hair a flat, greasy look. You don't want that. You want to add some volume, some curls into the hair. So I like to have like a slight wave in the hair when I'm drawing the female. It just kind of give it the extra feminine quality. So yeah, so when you really think about guys and girls, guys tend to think of them as like straight and blocky, and think of women as wavy and curvy when it comes to all things feminine. So that was the first way. That was the ball and jaw method, drawing the face forward. And now I'm going to draw the kind of the slightly, not quite the profile, but a slightly turned head. Now this method is kind of like it's like a contour and plane approach. So this is think of it as kind of like a Minecraft approach, and you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to just basically give a rough, quick cut to a block of wood, and start chiseling right away. And by doing that, I will indicate all where the plane of existence, the anatomical planes on the face. And already, just with a few simple lines using this approach, the plane and contour approach, you clearly see the face already. So again, the eyes are in the midpoint. So when you're drawing the cheekbone, you don't want to draw it too high or too low or too robust. You want to have a nice, clean, graceful slope to the cheekbone. If you make it too robust, she'll end up looking like Roseanne Barr, which you don't want to do. You want to give it like a very graceful, tapered look. Again, the key word is tapered. Everything should be tapered when it comes to the female face. Now, if you pay attention, once you establish the hairline, from the hairline to the bottom of the chin, everything is divided by third. The top 1/3 is the eyes, and the second 2/3 is the nose, and the bottom third is the point is the bottom of the chin. Once I've established all the landmarks on the face, I erase all the guidelines and basically drawing the female face, slightly turned female face without the guidelines, and you'll see how everything kind of falls into place. So keep in mind, since the head is turned slightly sideways, the left side of her eye on the left side should be kind of be wrapping around that contour of the face. So it should be less wide to the eye on the right side. Again, you don't want to give like a too big of a cheekbone. That's just my preference. But if you enjoyed women with more robust cheekbone and all that, that's fine too. So there I am showing that the placement of the ear is a space between the top of the eye and the bottom of the nose. That's where the ear should fall. Just kind of darken in the eyelashes. Again, I like the slight tilt of the eyebrow. Adding the hair, again, make sure when you draw the hair, it sits slightly above the top of her skull, the top of the dome. Again, when drawing the hair, don't try to draw individual strand. Just you want to keep in mind to kind of draw it as a big, like a big mass. And I like to add the slight wavy curl at the bottom. Again, this is all subjective. So there it is, the ball and jaw method and the contour and plane method.